when I made my rifle build a few days ago, a lot of you guys loved it because it was a rifle that was doing like 20 million per shot. We were just one-shotting from head, one-shotting from body. But there was some comments talking about, what about a Marksman rifle build similar to this? See, here's the thing. I already made a Marksman rifle build a few months ago, and I don't like repeating my builds. What I do like to do it is give you an upgrade in a way, and this one I think it is kind of like that, because this one we actually focusing not just group but also for solo players. So if you're just a solo player and you have trouble surviving with a one-shot build because it has crazy amount of damage to one-shot your target but you have no healing whatsoever, well, with this build, you're not only going to one-shot your targets, but also going to heal at the same time. And we didn't even sacrifice our damage to achieve the survivability on this build, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, we are doing the same damage like my ultimate sniper build, but we do have the survivability at the same time. Now, if you want to really know how to do this, so, watch the video and you'll learn about it. There's timestamp for everything, so if you want to jump here and there, you can do that. But first, without any further ado, let me show you how you can make this build by yourself as well. So this is the build over here right now, as you can see. Now, it might look a little bit weird, but don't worry about it. I'll explain what's happening here. First of all, let's talk about the specialization. I actually chose 2 specialization to use with this build. One is the sharpshooter that I'm actually using right now, but you can also use gunner specialization if you want 10% armor on kill. In total, you'll get like 30% armor on kill in the build. So if you feel like that's overkill, you can use the sharpshooter there. The sharpshooter gives you extra headshot damage, also more stability, plus the recon drone. That's the main reason why I'm actually using this specialization, because of the recon drone, because I can just put it in the middle of the control point or whatever I'm doing, and it just pulses everyone in a huge range and it stays there for a very long time. And since I'm playing with like 4 to 5 directives, it's actually very, very helpful for me to know where the enemies are, so I don't get, like hit from the back or something like that. So I know where they are, so I can take them out with one shot. So it's a bit easier for that. So that's why I'm using it. But gunner will help as well with that 10% armor on kill extra if you want that. There's not a huge difference, damage difference between gunner and a sharpshooter there. You will get a little bit more damage from the sharpshooter. So if you want that, you can definitely use it. So that's my specialization. Now, as for the weapon, I'm actually using the SR1 Marksman rifle. Finally, I managed to find a really good piece of this, with good rolls. As you can see, we have damage to target out of cover, and obviously the determined talent. Previously, I was actually using the M700 Carbon on my, the ultimate sniper build. But now I'm using the SR1 because obviously it has a little bit more base damage on it. Plus I also put some expertise there, which I'm going to talk about in a moment. This is actually helping a lot to keep the damage even higher. So if you have even more expertise, that would be awesome. And I do recommend using expertise as well, because your damage is going to go really, really crazy there. So yeah, that's my weapon. And obviously, determined talent, if you get the kill with the headshot, and the next shot is always going to be like headshot, even if you put it on the body, like you shoot it on the body. So yeah, that's the reason why. And now for the second weapon, I actually chose the Nemesis here because Nemesis is just too good. It will help you gain your headhunter talent activation no matter the type of enemy. So usually what you do is you fire your main weapon, the primary weapon, which in this case the SR1. You shoot like a red or purple enemy to get yourself the headhunter, right? And then you can keep looping that. However, if you are in a room full of let's say elites or something, you could just use the Nemesis and one-shot the elites on the head with this and proc your headhunter, and then you can swap back to your main weapon and keep, going like that with the body shots as well if you want to. So that's the reason why I chose the Nemesis. Plus, if you have some boss that you think you can't take it out, or let's say the boss has a helmet and you just shot them with your main weapon, their helmet is gone, but now you lost your headhunter buff, so you want to take down that boss and there is no other enemies around, you can just charge shoot the Nemesis and it will one-shot the boss. Yeah, it will. That's why I actually have it here, but you can use any other weapon you want. You can also use the rifle here if you want. So yeah, you could use anything, but I like using the Nemesis here. So that's basically my weapons here. Now, as for the gears, well, I do have a bunch of items over here because I am using Ninja Bike Messenger Backpack. Yes, Ninja. I know you guys are already typing in the comment no, you're not using backpack talent. The composure talent, for example, vigilance talent, or even companion talent, which I used it on my previous sniper build. The ultimate sniper build. Yeah, I know. But I'm using Ninja mainly because to give myself a bit more survivability and damage at the same time. We're not sacrificing the damage here on this build. We have the damage, but we're also gaining a little bit of survivability. I am using 4-piece of hotshot though. I'm using 3-piece here, but with the help of Ninja, it's becoming 4-piece, right? So we are totally getting the 4-piece benefit from the hotshot there. So we got that, maximum rifle damage, the weapon handling, the headshot damage there, and also the extra headshot damage that the the gear set does, the talent provides you, plus also the 10% armor on kill that it gives you. And if you are at full armor, it gives you bonus armor every time you get the kill, so that's pretty good. And you can just keep getting that consistently all the time. Like it's great, a great gear set for a maximum rifle build. We all know that. However, we are actually getting even more from using the Hasberg here, because with the Hasberg, I'm getting 2 pieces of set bonus active because I'm using Ninja. So I got the headshot damage and maximum rifle damage coming up from this. So that's my chest piece here with the Headhunter talent, obviously. And I have weapon damage, headshot damage. I wanted weapon handling here, but, well, skill haste, I'll take that for now. But ideally, I want weapon handling there. But, yeah, with the headshot damage mod as well. So, yeah, that's my Hasberg chest piece. It's counting as 2 piece set bonus, like I said, because of the Ninja there. Now, for the gloves, I actually chose the Bellstone because Bellstone gives you 1% armor regen, but also gives you the 10% armor on kill. That's the reason why. Like, the 1% armor regen is nothing crazy, but it'll passively heal you just a little bit, and it's actually kind of nice. But the 10% armor on kill is really good. So in total, we technically have like 20% armor on kill on this build because Hot Shot also activates. And that is enough, guys. It may look like it's not that much, but it is enough because you're getting those one-shot kills, right? And you're consistently getting one-shot kills. So you're going to heal yourself if you get to that situation where your armor is going down or something, or you're getting surrounded, which shouldn't happen, obviously, because you're taking your targets down instantly. So I don't think you will be in a situation where you think that you're going to die. I don't think so, because you're getting those one-shot kills going on, and you're just going to take your targets down before they even have a chance to aim and shoot back at you. And the armor on kill will help you recover your armor. Plus that 1% tiny little passive region will also kind of going to help you at the same time. So that's why I chose the Bellstone. Now, if I wasn't using the Ninja and I wanted to use one piece to give myself armor and kill, I probably would have chosen the Steelworks like gloves or just a piece of Steelworks there because of the 10% armor and kill. But I just went with the Bellstone here because I feel like this is more valuable in this type of situation where I want the survivability. So the regen and the armor and kill there will be the go-to choice there. I know you could say, like, what about the Orioldi? What about Providence? This and that. I know, but we're not adding damage here. We have the damage. Like I told you, we do have the damage. We just needed a little bit of survivability to keep going, right? So that's basically what I'm doing here. Now, if I show you all my stats here, starting from the mask, I have like weapon damage, obviously headshot damage and headshot damage mod. For the holster, weapon damage and headshot damage there. For the knee pads, again, weapon damage, headshot damage. And I already showed you my chest piece there. So yeah, that. And I'm going to show you the gloves again as well. So yeah, that's that. And just by using like this, we're getting great damage, great survivability all at the same time. Now, if I show you my actually stats here, like the headshot damage stats, we have 316% headshot damage, which is really, really good. Plus, obviously, we do have the armor on kill there, kind of like 10%. It shows 10% here, but obviously the hotshot gear set will give you 10% more. Plus, it'll give you bonus armor. So technically, you have something like a bloodsucker talent in a way, right? So that's there. But now we did lose the damage from the backpack. I know we lost like a 15% composure damage or companion talent damage, something like that. I wouldn't recommend vigilance when playing solo, obviously. But we lost about 15% damage. But we gained that damage from our weapons because we added expertise there. So if you add even more expertise, obviously you're going to do more damage. So we kind of just got the damage back on the weapon. So that's why I'm still hitting the same amount of damage on this build that I was doing on my ultimate sniper build, because I didn't had any expertise on that weapon, and this one I do. And plus it already has a higher base damage than the M700 Carbon, so it's technically better in a way. And now obviously you could say that what if I add expertise on that weapon, that will do, I mean, then on that build that will do more damage. Obviously it'll do more damage. It'll go to like maybe 30 million crits. I mean, not crits, sorry, 30 million headshot, with that. Yeah, you can reach that. But also you can add even more expertise if you want. You can get there. But my goal is to hit close to that 25 million to get close to my like ultimate sniper build, which I think I achieved here, and having some survivability at the same time. So I think it's actually pretty good. Like it's a really solid maximum rifle build here for especially solo players. I know I'm saying solo players, but you can play this in a group as well, because the damage you have on this build is completely like enough damage to take down all the elites, even on group if you're playing like legendary missions and stuff like that. And obviously you got the Nemesis that can just one-shot bosses as well at the same time. So yeah, it's a pretty solid build. And with that 5-time XP event coming up, I'm pretty sure you're going to be just absolutely just melting through enemies with just one shot. Obviously, yeah, you're gonna do that. So yeah, it's a pretty strong build. Give it a try if you haven't already. You got the survivability, you got the damage at the same time. And I hope you enjoyed the build. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, peace.